Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I actually feel really good, even though I feel really bad today. I feel really good because I'm actually kind of starting to get really used to uploading more. Now, I'm usually used to uploading to my TikTok as well, which is also why I never really give my YouTube as much attention, even though I love making my YouTube videos. But as you guys know, TikTok is most likely going to be banned, so I've got to focus on my YouTube more now. But basically, I kind of just want to make this video about lolcows because I have been kind of craving to make a series about lolcows. I have known about them since I was a wee little child, so being able to actually make videos and make a series of videos documenting lolcows, whether they be the really famous ones or even some ones that I find that are still not really known by many people, makes me super happy. Like, I don't know, I love lolcows. I love like that weird creepy side of the internet. I just grew up with that side of the internet, so kind of in love with it. But I kind of wanted to just make a little video discussing what lolcows are and just some examples of lolcows, because why not? I feel like that would be a really cute introduction video into my series. Don't ask me what lolcow I'm going to make first, like what video I'm gonna make about a lolcow first. I don't know yet. I have quite a few to choose from, so I just don't know which one I should do yet. I also want to think of a really good route that I could go about when it comes to actually making these videos, because I don't necessarily want to do it exactly the same as everybody else. So I am still kind of thinking about how I'm gonna go about this. So yeah, but if you happen to have any ideas of what lolcow I should do first, I will definitely take it into consideration if you put it down in the comments. So yeah. Anyways, what is a lolcow? A lolcow is basically somebody who exists usually on the internet, of course, that is a degenerate of some kind, basically. They are known to do weird, controversial things that would usually end up getting them hate and getting them trolls and stuff like that. They kind of live to invoke reactions out of other people. Now, another thing that is key about a lot of lolcows is that they lack self-awareness. Not all of them are fully self-aware about how they are showing themselves online. Some of them genuinely think that they are showing themselves in a really positive way, that they have, like, they're famous and they just have a wide following for like a really good reason, when usually most of the people that are following them are just following them to hate follow, really, and following them to just be trolls to them. They are not fully self-aware of the negative impact that they actually bring to the internet. Another thing about lolcows is that they are kind of all criminals. Like, not all of them obviously, but a lot of lolcows tend to be criminals or end up being criminals. They get found out to be criminals. Usually one of the more popular crimes that these lolcows will usually do is stuff with children. Yeah, they do stuff with children. They are predators to children. So yeah. Now I will quickly say that a lot of people will probably be like, oh, well, like, what about some of these creators that have existed that have been called out for being weird with children? Would that consider them being like lolcows? No. First of all, technically, lolcows who do criminal acts are usually considered horror cows. Lolcow is just the big umbrella term, or like just like the massive like definition, and then underneath it there's like little subtopics. So there's different types of lolcows you can be, and a horror cow is considered the worst in the community. That's basically where the lolcow is doing criminal acts. So yeah, that's what makes them a horror cow. So most of the time they're actually usually horror cows, but this might be a slightly controversial take, but I feel like some of the lolcows that are horror cows, I feel like they shouldn't get that title because most of them are not actually convicted. But I do know that they are still like actually predators. That's the thing. Like, a lot of them actually did the crimes that they did, but for some reason, the justice system is not getting them, so they don't end up getting those things on their actual record. They don't end up going to jail for these things. So it's like really hard for me to consider them a horror cow, because in a sense they are, because they did do these terrible acts, whether it be child endangerment or, you know, physical harm to other people, whether it be any of those things, because mind you, a lot of these lolcows have done a bunch of crazy different things. They do any of those things, a lot of them don't actually get prosecuted for what they did, and I would still consider them horror cows because they still did it. But I feel like horror cows have that extra layer of, oh yeah, they did it and they were actually prosecuted and there's like an actual record. Like, there are actually some lolcows or horror cows who are actually in prison to this day because of their criminal acts that they did. So it feels more correct in a way to call them horror cows compared to the ones that have actually done stuff too, but have not been convicted yet. We're hoping that they do get convicted, but you know, it probably won't happen to some of them, which is really sad. So I like to consider the ones that haven't been convicted, I like to consider them horror cows, like under or something like that. I don't know what term I want to call them. I feel like there's some sort of term going on in my head that I want to call them, but I just don't fully know how to like word it out yet. So we'll figure that out later. But lolcow is the umbrella term, and then there's like the subtopics underneath them, of course. But the main gist that you guys need to know right now is just what a lolcow is. For example, creators like Tofia Chu, Nova Online, Jupiter the Hybrid, they are considered lolcows. Some of them I will also consider horror cows as well too, honestly, just because of some of the stuff they did and because there's proof behind it. But obviously they have not been convicted yet. But those are examples of lolcows. They are not fully here mentally, okay? That is obviously not supposed to be like an ableist way. I don't mean that in an ableist way. I just mean they genuinely operate on a different world where they really think in their head that the mass following that they have are actually people who genuinely care for them and love them and would go to war for them. But really, it's just a bunch of people that want to troll them. Like, they don't actually care about them. But in their head, they feel like they have this massive impact because of their massive following. For example, Tofia Chu, she really thinks that she's like super rich and famous, when mind you, she is homeless. She likes to talk about the fact that she doesn't have to get a real job because she does TikTok as her job, which, by the way, TikTok is literally gonna be banned in the United States by next year, sadly. So I'm just trying to figure out where she's gonna like make her money from, because like, I mean, Instagram kind of has something you can like kind of make money off of the live too on Instagram, but you're not gonna make as much as TikTok. I feel like you're just not gonna make as much as TikTok on Instagram. So I would love to see what happens to her after that. But people like Tofia Chu, who think that their following is a lot of people who actually care about them, when most of the following is people that really just do not like them but love to watch them and make fun of them. They just live in a different reality where they actually think people really, really care for them like that. So that's kind of what a lolcow is. I have always been obsessed with them. Like, for some reason, I don't know why, I'm just really into commentary stuff, so I mean, it makes sense that I'd be into lolcows and stuff. So I'm really excited to do a little series like this, and I most likely will be talking about Jupiter the Hybrid and Nova Online and Tofia Chu, even though they have been talked about endlessly. I just really want to talk about them as well. I know a disgusting amount of information on all 3 of them, so yeah. Also, I am trying to figure out if I like doing my videos standing up. I'm still not fully sure about it yet, so I'm kind of like in the middle right now. I might do some videos sitting down, I might do some videos standing up. It might be how it goes if this looks good. If this doesn't look good, I'm gonna have to scrap this whole recording. So yeah, really excited to do that if it doesn't look good, but if it does look good, then this might be a regular thing that I might be doing from time to time. So yeah. This video really just wasn't really about anything crazy. Just wanted to talk about lolcows and introduce you guys to a little series that I might be doing. So yeah. But yeah, please like, comment, share, and subscribe and all that stuff like that. Like I said, if you have a suggestion about what lolcow you want to do, or like what lolcow you want me to talk about, you can just leave it in the comments. I might actually start adding my socials onto my YouTube, so if you want to message on my socials about possibly, you know, doing a lolcow that you are thinking about that you really like or whatever, you can also message me there. If I put the links down there, I'm kind of shy about it, but yeah. Bye guys.